Disclaimer: this content is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not financial, investment, tax, or legal advice, and I am not a licensed financial advisor. The opinions shared in this video are my own and are based on my personal investing journey and experiences. Always do your own research and consider consulting a qualified financial professional before making any investment decisions. Investing involves risk. The value of investments can go up or down and could lose some or all of your invested principal. Past performance does not guarantee or predict future results. Nothing in this video should be interpreted as recommendation to buy, sell, or hold any security. You are solely responsible for your own investment decisions. Hello and welcome to Always Be Investing. Today is Thursday, August 13th, 2026. Inflation cools, stocks hit another record. Always be investing. The S&P 500 was $7,798.99. Record close, plus 0.65%. The NASDAQ, $26,803.03. Tech led, plus 0.81%. Total invested, $2,700. Day 27 times $100. Theme, cooler inflation plus lower oil plus AI strength equals record high market. The market scoreboard. Major indexes closed higher as rate hike fears cooled and tech strength returned. NASDAQ plus 0.81%. S&P 500 plus 0.65%. VTI plus 0.65%. Russell plus 0.25%. Dow plus 0.13%. Beginner takeaway: a broad market fund like VTI captured the day without stock picking. Why stocks rallied? Inflation looked cooler. July PPI 0.0%. Wholesale inflation was flat month over month. Lower cost pressure helped calm rate hike worries. Jobless claims stayed moderate at 209,000. Markets interpreted this as soft landing fuel. Less inflation pressure, less Fed pressure, better mood for stocks. Fear down, stocks up. When inflation cools, the market usually breathes easier. Oil finally took a breather. After several tense sessions, oil fell more than 2% as demand forecasts and inventories offset geopolitics. WTI crude, $81.25, down more than 2%. Brent crude, $87.07, down more than 2%. Why it mattered? Lower oil helps cool inflation fears, and inflation fears have been the market's main threat all week. Oil is still a risk, but today it became a tailwind instead of a headwind. AI plus tech carried the leadership baton. The strongest moves came from the same area investors keep paying attention to: AI infrastructure. SanDisk plus 13.7%, bullish memory outlook. Micron plus 4.2%, memory strength spread. Meta plus 2.8%, mega cap growth helped. Beginner translation: AI demand still matters, but you do not have to guess the perfect AI stock. VTI owns many of them automatically. Big themes are useful, but broad ownership keeps you from needing perfect predictions. Winners, losers, and expectations. Stocks move on results, but also on whether those results beat expectations. SanDisk plus 13.7%. Netflix plus 5.4%. Micron plus 4.2%. Cisco minus 8.4%. StubHub minus 10%. Tapestry minus 16%. Key lesson: a good earnings report can still get punished if Wall Street expected great. That is why single stock investing is harder than it looks. VTI reduces the risk that one surprise torpedoes the whole plan. Sector tone, not just one stock. The rally had leadership, but it was not completely narrow. Communication services, plus 1.56%. Real estate, plus 1.34%. Tech, plus 0.8%. Financials, plus 0.4%. Energy, minus 0.8%. Tech helped, but other groups participated. Real estate liked lower yields. Energy lagged because oil fell. A healthier rally means more of the market is doing some work. The Fed question got a little easier. Before today, oil rising, inflation nerves, more rate hike fear, mood shift. After today, cooler PPI, oil lower, rate fears eased. Rates matter because they affect the price investors are willing to pay for future growth. The VTI lesson, own the whole engine, today was tailor-made for the ABI message. You did not predict PPI. You did not predict oil. You did not need to pick SanDisk. You bought $100 of VTI. And you participated. That is the whole point of always be investing. Today, plus $100. Simple, repeatable, boring, powerful. Boring is not bad. Boring is often what survives. Beginner investor teaching moment. The market is messy day to day. The process should be simple. 1. Invest automatically. The goal is consistency, not perfect timing. 2. Use broad funds. VTI spreads the bet across the market. 3. Ignore noise. Fed, oil, AI, earnings, it changes every day. 4. Let time work. Your edge is patience and repetition. A $100 habit beats 1,000 hot takes. Day 27 complete. $100 more into VTI. Total invested $2,700. The market hit a record. The plan stayed the same. Always be investing. Subscribe for the daily $100 investing journey. I'll see you tomorrow.